Canadian Animals by Leah and Amber Thompson.
Today we will share with you a few of the animals that have helped shape Canada.
The North American beaver is one of Canada's national symbols. The beaver played a big role in the fur trade throughout the 1600s when settlers decided to kill the beaver for its fur in order to make hats and clothing. However, when the population of the beaver began to decrease severely, protection laws were enforced. Today there's a healthy population of beavers, and they live in every province of Canada.
Once fully grown, a beaver can reach anywhere between 24 and 71 pounds, and it can be 2.4 to 3 feet in length, not including the tail. A beaver can live up to 24 years in the wild and can stay submerged underwater for 15 minutes. The beaver's tail is one of its most valuable assets. The beaver uses the tail to steer when swimming or for balance when sitting on land. Beavers also use their tails to slap on the surface of the water when they sense danger to warn other beavers or attempt to scare away the threat.
Along with the North American beaver, the Canadian lynx also played a valuable role in the fur trade. And today it helps regulate the Arctic hare population. Once in adulthood, the Canadian lynx can weigh up to 11 to 37 pounds, and it eats about 1.3 to 2.6 pounds of food per day. The Canadian lynx also gets up to 30 to 42 inches long.
It has long hind legs to help with running and jumping, and its feet are adapted for maneuvering through the deep snow. The lynx has dense fur to help with the harsh Canadian winters. The fur has dark markings, which are used to attract mates. The tufts of fur on the lynx's ears are also considered attractive when looking for a mate.
95% of the world's common loons breed in Canada, and the common loon occurs regularly in every province and territory. It even appears on the $1 coin called the loonie. They are fierce defenders of their territories, which can lead to violent battles between males. The common loon is also a powerful swimmer, which is why Canada chose the loon as a national bird, because it symbolizes the wildness of the north.
When fully grown, the loon has a 48 to 60 inch wingspan and can get from 3.5 to 17.6 pounds. Loons are fish eaters and can dive as deep as 200 feet to catch their prey. The loon's calls are categorized into 4 different styles: the tremolo, which is used to signal distress or threats; the yodel, used only by males to establish territory. The length corresponds to the level of aggression in that loon. The wail is the communication call. It's used between breeding pairs or adults and their chick to maintain contact. The hoot is another contact call, mainly between family groups and flocks.
The Canadian horse is also another symbol for Canada. It can get up to 56 to 64 inches tall and can weigh up to 1,000 to 1,250 pounds. The Canadian horse is considered a sturdy breed because of the harsh conditions that it has been raised in and adapted to.
The Canadian horse was first introduced to Canada in the 17th century when King Louis XIV brought over his French horses. They were leased to farmers or religious orders for money. The horses thrived in Canada so much that in the 1700s the government had to limit the number of horses a farmers could own. They could have 2 adult horses and a foal.